Yo, what's clacking, everybody? Hope you're all having a blessed day. In today's video, I want to give you a quick review of the Shadow 6000 Megabyte. So let's get it. Alright, y'all, so I'm super excited about this pair of shoes. I just want to briefly go over the details and then talk about my thoughts on it and why I think you should buy a pair if you're interested. So starting off with the upper, as you can see, a majority of it is like tan. Has a really nice tan color, and it's like a suede material. Really love the colors on the shoe. You got like tan, you got this light gray. Actually, sorry, it's like more of a brown, but it's like a grayish brown. And it's the Saucony logo. You got this pale yellow mesh, which I think is really nice to add some contrast. And then you got these little circles, which is also the Saucony logo, and that's a 3M material. So that shines in the light, which I think is a really dope touch. So taking a look at the inside of the shoe, it's pretty much the exact same thing on the outside, so there's not really much to say here. Moving on to the midsole, I really love this midsole. It's like, it really complements the shoe, and I think it looks dope. You got this like off-white, like cream color, and then you got this heel, you got in the heel area, you got this like light gray, and I think the colors really complement the rest of the shoe, kind of also add some more contrast, which I really like. Moving on to the outsole, it also comes in that same like grayish brown. It's the same color as right here, but it's just a normal rubber outsole. So moving on to the back of the shoe, you got this really cool little piece of 3M in the heel area, which I think is dope. It really makes the shoe pop when the sun hits it. This piece right here kind of looks like 3M, but it's not. It's just normal gray with Saucony written on top of it in blue. And then in the middle, you got this light brown little strip, and it just kind of breaks up the shoes like in the heel area, which I think is dope. And then the rest of it is just tan. And then moving on to the front, you got more of this mesh in the toe box, which I think this is great because not only does it add breathability and comfort, but it also makes it so that the shoes won't crease as bad. And then the laces are really cool as well. It's not like a normal cotton that you would see on like Nike or Jordans. It's just a flat kind of rope lace, but it feels almost like silk. I don't really know what the material is, but it feels really nice. And then on the tips, you got like these blue tips that kind of match some of the blue accents in the shoe. So you got blue back here, you got blue on the tips, and then you got a little bit of blue on the tongue. And then the tongue itself is actually really well padded. It feels really nice when it's on feet. It like hugs your foot really well. And then you got the Saucony logo in the middle, which I think is dope. It looks pretty cool. And then moving on to my favorite part of the shoe, which is the insole. The insole has the word Saucony written on a keyboard, which I think is super dope. So it just looks like a really old school keyboard, but when you look closer at the letters, it actually spells out Saucony, and that's a really dope touch. The whole idea behind the Megabyte is that it's kind of the theme that this whole shoe is playing off of. It's like it's meant to replicate like an old school keyboard. I'll put a picture on screen of what they're trying to replicate. But it's basically like you look at an old school keyboard with the aging plastic and stuff, and you look at all the colors, and that's what this shoe is trying to emulate. And I think it's a really dope theme. You got these like little silver accents with the 3M, and you got the tan and the off-white to replicate the aging plastic, and then you got this old school keyboard and the insole. So it all is meant to like add up to this theme. And it also just makes for a really wearable shoe. Like all of these colors are like earthy tones, and they're all neutral colors, so they can go with almost any outfit, and that's just, to me, is really dope. On top of that, the shoe is super comfortable. The silhouette is really nice and low cut, and I just love how the shoe feels on feet. It's super light and breathable. And the insole is not super plushy, but it's not like firm either, so it's like a really nice medium. And yeah, I'm just super happy with this pair of shoes. Got it for like $100 on their website. I didn't have to wait in line. I didn't have to like hope I get lucky on a raffle or use a sneaker bot or anything. I just saw a pair of shoes that I liked and I got it. So that's always a really dope feeling. And I just wanted to share my new pickup with you guys. Hopefully you guys like the shoe as well. I'll leave a link in the description if it's still available. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get to the on foot. today's video. If you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like, and if you're new, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. I'm trying to get my channel to 300 subs. Hey, I'm recording here. I'm trying to get my channel to 300 subs by the end of the year, and I'd really appreciate it if you could help me get there. And with all that being said, remember to stay clacking. Peace. Say bye, Phoebe.